Welcome to KINAIE Business Series. Today, we are discussing AI without hype. How business owners can find real return on investment without adding more cost on it. Business owners nowadays hears about AI everywhere. The real question is AI improving business, saving money, or is just another cost? I'm joined by today Saidolim, CEO of ONVICA, an IT services firm in London. Saidolim, welcome.
Thank you for inviting me.
Okay, so we'll start with the first question. My first question towards you is, what is the biggest mistakes business owners make when choosing the AI softwares?
The biggest mistake is buying the tool first and then looking for the problem. A lot of businesses are buying the AI tools very quickly. Most of the cases, they subscribe to any platform and they start using these tools. And without understanding the clear business case what they have. So the problem is that it doesn't work like this. AI itself doesn't create the value for them. It only helps to increase their productivity. So it only creates a value when the solution is in a real business case. For example, it can reduce the admin cost, admin time, or it can help to make some reports or spending customer response and so on. So the first question shouldn't be which AI tool I have to buy. In terms of the first question should be what are my losing time, or what are my pain points where I can use the AI.
So the key takeaway should be, don't buy a tool, then finding a problem for it. Is that correct way of saying it?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, perfect. So the second question is, if the business owners want to find real AI opportunities, what they should look first in the AI softwares?
Yeah, they should look inside the business first, because AI will not just opportunity to most exciting ones. They often help with repetitive tasks. For example, you have a manager who every week on the Friday evenings, he makes a report, he downloads the data, puts the copy-paste into this Excel, cleans the data and prepares the report. And for this one, he spends around 4 hours, okay? Generally, we say that it's not a big deal, but if you take in a year, it will be more than 200 hours. And if it's a senior manager who is doing it, it is a very big hidden cost. So that business owners should take where my people are spending their time on board. So if necessary, and in terms of doing the repetitive tasks, they should do the strategic things and thinking.
I agree with you. Repetitive tasks are often the hidden cost of the business. So the real takeaway from this would be, don't look at the software first, look at what you are doing repeatedly that can be automated, correct?
Yeah, I agree with you.
Perfect. Okay, let's move on to our next question. Can you give business owners a simple 30-minute audit they can take before buying an AI software?
Yeah, sure. Let's pick one, just take one problem, and it should be either slow, either repetitive, or painful, and ask the following 6 questions. First, who is doing this task? How often does it happen? How long does it take? What errors or delays can it create? And what is the cost of this time? And the last one is, could this process be automated? For example, you have a customer service that receives a bunch of emails, similar emails every day about orders, invoices, or updates and service requests. And your members, each of your members spends 1 hour, for example, or 2 hours for answering the repeated questions. And for 5 people in a week, it will be more than 15 hours. In a year, you can calculate it by yourself. So the answer is not this. It is not necessary to remove them when you are implementing AI and so on. The answer is, could it be create a better knowledge base for them and use AI to draft responses, because they did everything, so it's easier to make these drafts and so on. So, and then they wrote all these inquiries to the right person, and it gives your team more time, handle more complex problems, and make less mistakes.
So if I summarized it, it's a quite extensive, but the summary is, rather than just think about how much the AI is going to cost, they should start buying, seeing how much the expenses they're going to have. Then try to see how the cost can be justified. For example, if the cost of the problem is £2,000 and the software cost is £500, then it's definitely going to bring a return. Is that correct?
I agree with you. Yeah,
perfect.
Sure.
Okay. All right. We're going to move into the next question. Can help them scale without increasing the cost?
Yeah. For growing business, immediately replacing the people with AI is not good opportunity. In terms of it's better to use AI to removing the pressure from them, because most of the we work with people, and it's the one key point of it. For example, we have a business. Imagine a business with a customer database, and old way is every time when the business grows, when you want to make more departments and so on, the admin cost doubles, other operations is doubles and so on. So you will have more emails, more invoices and so on. So the team will be very busy with it and makes more mistakes because of growing the business. And the owner feels that they hire more people to keep the business going on. But AI and automation can help to improve the workflow. And for example, customer requests can be summarized very quickly, wrote some automations on their documents can be checked before the people or your team members read it. Reports can be prepared faster than manually doing by the staff. Some CRM, if you use some CRM systems, the CRM reports can be updated very quickly, and internal reminders can be held in terms of one guy going and notifying everyone. So it doesn't remove, you shouldn't think that I have to remove people with AI, but you should use this AI to help you handle removing the stress and pressure from your team.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. So the key takeaway from this answer, if I have to summarize, is AI is not replacing people, they're actually increasing the productivity of the people. So the same amount of people actually giving more to the business, correct?
Yes, and also they will work with pressure and very easily.
Absolutely. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. This question is very important. Is there any segments that the business owner should be wary of before bringing AI into that kind of system?
Oh, it's a very big and interesting question. Yes, business should be careful. Anything which is involving with judgment, regulation, or legal risk, personal data, financial approval, or any kind of sensitive information. Also, let me give an example here. Imagine a company who uses the AI and makes a draft for the customers, and it is very useful, but it saves time, it creates very good responses, but when the last point comes, your people should be approve or send the final result by themselves, because AI can make reports and AI can flag some inconsistency or flag some transactions, documents and so on. But when you come to the business, AI shouldn't make a decision for your business. So that businesses need to think about data, think about their staff. If the staff puts the confidential information of the clients to the wrong place, it is a very big problem for the business and the people also. And business and makes a very high risk for the business. So that use AI to assist the process and keep human for judgment for where any decision is makes, and keep human for this sensitive, regulated, and risk-related stuff.
Okay, so if I have to summarize it, AI should improve efficiency, not accountability. So basically, a human should still be responsible to approving the process and approving the system, approving the applications, but AI shouldn't be doing it. AI should prepare everything so the human can quickly process it, have a look, and then move on. Correct?
Yes, I agree.
Excellent. Yeah, I absolutely. I think I agree with you 100% there. So now moving on to our next question: how can AI or automation improve the value of the business?
Look. Better systems always can make a business much more valuable. For example, let's imagine two companies, company A and B. Company A has many people, all people can know their work, and business is going very nicely, but they don't have any kind of documentation of how it works. Everything is in the head of the employees. And there's a company B which has clear workflow, clear documentation, processes, automation, and so on. When you take both of them and they are going in the same speed, in the same quality, but when you ask me which company is better, I will send you company B. Why? Because when there is a workflow, there is a documentation, it is easier to use AI to improve the company's productivity. Because AI can work with already ready documentation and workflows. If everything in the head of the people, of your employees, it's your very weak point because of something can happen with your employee and it will be effect on your business. So that automation and AI are not only for saving time for the company just without any written document or workflow. It helps you, it improves your business if everything is written and everyone works in the one workflow. They can, when everything is clean, documented, and people know what to do and when.
Yes. If I have to summarize it, so you're saying two businesses which have the same profitability, if one has more automated and more organized system, it will be much more valuable than the next business, regardless of their profitability. Did I get it right?
Yes, even they don't have an automation, if they have the process already, yeah, it will be easier to make it automation and make it more profitable.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. Okay, let's move on to our final question for the evening. What one practical step business owners can take this week before buying an AI software?
Okay, first step is make everything measurable. For example, take only one process, one painful process, not 10 or other. Choose something which is repeated often, which takes time or creates more errors or slows your business. And then measure it, make somehow you could measure it, and then check how many people are involved on this process, how many hours does it take to make it, what is the cost, I mean all costs, any costs, and what's the risk if you create this automation or AI implementation, and then speak to someone who understands the systems or automations before buying the software, because someone are familiar with it. And the goal is not to use AI everywhere you want, but the goal is to find the one real business case which is measurable and which is easy to implement AI or automation.
So if I have to summarize it, so they need to find one problem, measure the problem, and find out how much is costing the business. Correct?
Yeah. That's it.
Yes, perfect. Okay, right. Okay, thank you, Saidolim. That's been really helpful. So the key message should be, don't start with the AI tool, okay? Start with a problem first. Find the problem, measure the problem, see how much it is actually costing your business. Then go and see whether it makes sense to invest in a business, okay? Thank you for watching. If you are a UK business owner and want to discuss accounting, tax, business system, just get in touch with me via LinkedIn or book a call with KINAIE. Thank you for watching the KINAIE Business Series. Bye.